Okay, now I'm not trying to be alarmist, but if you want the red, we'll go through the color choices in just a moment, we have 50 of them, 50. Oh, sorry, 40 of them, 40 of them. So this will be your last opportunity to get the red. What are we talking about? It will be your new favorite chair. And this was done exclusively for HSN. While we say a retail value of $500, I'm gonna argue with that, if only because I have actually been looking for something like this. And by the way, we took so many calls last hour where so many people have said the same thing. It not only looks good with that beautiful brushed microfiber, it's a chair that makes you feel good, because every caller who was selecting this last hour said, when I'm finding these lift-off chairs, they add another digit to that $400 price, but most of them do not have heat nor massage. So for me, this lift-off function is actually a side benefit. So for anyone out there, if you want the most comfortable chair, I think the prettiest chair that you're ever gonna have, you want our finest value of the day. We're gonna give you all those details. Alexandra Baker is here. We will be selling out of that red in this show. It gives you that subtle, gentle little lift when you need it. Plus, as we mentioned, unlike most of the lift chairs that we've heard of, even from our friends and customers who have been calling tonight, this does have massage and heat therapy. And that heat is targeted exactly where you need it in the lumbar region. Now remember, we're doing free shipping, which is a $75 value. I have never seen a lift-off chair with these functions for this price anywhere. Alexandra Baker is back.
How are you, love?
I'm good.
How are you?
This is actually made by a company that makes eBello. They make and sell other lift-off type chairs elsewhere for a lot more money than you're looking at on your screen. All we need you to do is pick your color of choice. So on the mocha, Rick, I think you said only 1,000? Oh, 900 only. Okay. The red, there are 40. Oh, I'm sorry, 38 of them. I love that black though too. Oh, 500 only on the black. The blue is almost in sell quantity too, right? Oh, 220 only on that blue.
The smoke gray.
How are we doing? 350 on that smoke gray.
Okay, and then I'm calling it brown, but it's really cocoa powder.
I love that brown.
Yes.
Okay, only 600. So Alexandra, I'm going to just demonstrate that lift-off function again, because it's a nice little shot for our cameras here, but describe some of the things that we like about this.
Well, you know, first you're thinking, Alexandra, what is a lift chair? Well, it's exactly what we're showing you right here. It actually softly, gently lifts into position so that if you have a situation where it's a little bit more of a challenge to stand or sit, this is going to be your helping hand. So this way, if you're not as sure-footed, or if you have a loved one in your home who is not as sure-footed and they just need a little bit of guidance to get up, or if you need to help them get up, now your power lift chair can do that for you.
Brilliant.
But then there's more. It also has the therapeutic massage. It has the heat in the lumbar area. So this will very quickly become your favorite chair. And I like what you said earlier. Shannon said that people will be fighting for that chair. So if you're able to bring in more than one, like a his and hers type of situation.
For sure.
Remember our favorite TV show in the 70s we would watch, and they had their his and hers chair right in the front. That's what this reminds me of, except, you know, far more advanced. What's
Archie needs his own chair.
Archie needs
Edith needs her own chair.
I'm glad you're right there with me.
He's not gonna share.
That's right. And your grandchildren or yourself, you don't want to share. Now it is microfiber, so it's velvety soft. It has the appearance of suede. What this is,
gorgeous.
Yes, power lift. But this is a beautiful piece of furniture that you're bringing into your home, a lovely chair. You're probably looking for an accent chair. You're looking for that chair that you want in your room, the chair that you want in the family room or in the living room, but it does have the power recline.
It does. I do want you to see the dimensions, because first of all, it does not look like a lift-off chair.
It doesn't look like a medical device at all.
No.
It's not a medical device.
It doesn't. So, Alexandra, I'm sorry, I can't see the screen from here. Sorry about that, guys. So 31 inches in the width, approximately at the top, 40.5 inches in the height and then 36 inches
from
deep
front to
on
back.
that platform.
And the only thing that's missing, this is a beautiful graphic, but I also wanted to remind you that you'll want it about 40 inches away from the wall because it does fully recline. When I'm saying this is going to become your new favorite chair, it will. You'll live in this chair. If for whatever reason you fall asleep in this chair, this is going to work for you as well.
And certainly, and I'm not making any medical claims, but my doctor has told me I should probably, because of some stomach concerns and some other issues, breathing concern, not a medical product, I'm not making any claims. My doctor has told me I should probably be sleeping in more of an upright position. I have problems sleeping anyway, so for me and my individual results, I was looking for one of these sleeping chairs. And for me, I was finding more than double. In fact, the chair I was originally looking at was about 4 times this price because they call it like a sleeping chair. So for me, that liftoff function is just a side benefit. But I think for all of us out there, if it's the best power theater chair, power recliner, when I say everybody in the family will fight over this, they absolutely will. I have to tell you, I have to get in this thing again because that heat on that lumbar region is just dynamite.
It's fantastic.
But Alexandra, one of the things that people keep saying, oh, by the way, VIP financing, making it only $46.66 if you use your HSN card. Now, because my mom has had multiple back surgeries as well, a Shiatsu massage she couldn't do, like those, big roller
no rolling
things.
Balls here.
No rolling balls here, because frankly, those are kind of uncomfortable for me.
They can be. There are those that prefer that. But what's wonderful, you're able to control everything that you want just from the touch of the button.
Yeah.
This is the most easy remote control to use, and you can really choose the zones where you want the massage. If you recently had knee surgery, you may not want the massage to be near your leg, so you can only have that on your upper back or in your lumbar. You can choose where you want that gentle, soothing massage to be. You simply turn this on, just the touch of a button, and then you can select the intensity. You can have it very intense, or you can have it all the way down to where it's very gentle. It has 10 different modes. It has the heat in the lumbar, all by touching the button right here. So let's say I only want the intensity to be on the lowest, the most gentle on number 1. I can do that. I can even set a timer. Let's say I know I'm going to fall asleep and I want it to turn off in 20, 30, even up to 1 hour. I can set the timer and it will have automatic shut off. Now notice I can fall asleep right here. This is the fully reclined position.
I want this now.
And then I
do. No, I'm serious.
Just the touch of a button, I'm going to now start to come forward. Now, I'm gonna stop right here because in a typical recliner, you would have to kick your feet down to make this go back down. No, you don't have to do that here.
No.
You'll just continue to push the button and look at how gently it's bringing you forward.
Sure.
And if you're going to bring a lovely accent chair, a beautiful chair, a sitting chair, a coach chair that you're going to enjoy, or a club chair rather, this is just the right size. It's not too big, it's not too small. I stand 5'5", so you can see, how I'm sitting here. But it will lift you gently without catapulting you.
It's true. And you know what? I want to take you over to the living room here just to prove to you, again, first and foremost, it's home decor. It does not look like a power lift-off chair. It just does not. For me, that's just one of the side benefits. Once more, and again, everybody's results are different. My doctor has told me I should probably be sleeping in an upright position for a number of different reasons, and maybe some of you have been told the same thing. I can tell you, once these are gone, and you can see how beautiful this looks. I mean, if you didn't know better, you would never think this was nothing but a beautiful theater chair.
A beautiful theater chair, a club chair. You can see, if you're able to have more than one, how lovely it works in this space. But keep in mind, if you're going to place this in your bedroom, just next to your bed, in a corner, where maybe you have an end table, this is going to fit. Because sometimes I do find in the marketplace, they can be very large. So for me, this is just the right size, 31 inches across. It stands 40.5 inches tall. And this is 36 inches in the depth, so 36 inches. And remember, just keep it about 40 inches from the wall so that you can enjoy the fully reclined position.
You guys can probably hear that massage.
Now, it's very, very quiet. So if you are, you know, if you're in your bed with your spouse, but there's something going on, maybe you've got the leg syndrome that so many suffer from. I know I had back surgery 4 years ago, and I still sometimes will have that sensation of the nerve in my foot, you know, trying to regenerate, and it feels, it's very sharp, and I'll wiggle around, and you want to get up and move from the bed, but you still want to be able to sleep. This is going to allow you to do that.
I'm telling you, I'm getting this. Now, sadly, it looks like I might not be able to get my red, because Rick, we've got what, 2 dozen left? 2 dozen left on the red. And if you want that red, I gotta tell you, you really should be doing it now. The blue, we're actually looking at the final 200. And remember, now again, for me, the least of what this does is the lift-off function. But I'm telling you right now, I could sleep in this chair. And my doctor has been telling me for years that I should be sleeping in an upright position. Midge is nodding. And is this the best job that you've had all year? Yeah. She's like, hands down.
All year, in 20 years, Midge told me. She said
exactly.
20. Right?
But you can see his and hers chairs tonight. And you know what's so interesting? Joanne, who called us last hour, she said, well, she was finding chairs in the neighborhood of $1,000, but she said they did not have the heat, nor did they have the massage. And you could really afford to do his and hers chairs for probably less than I think you would spend for one. And Dustin, I know we're short on time. I'll show that the blue lift-off function, the one that's on the bare floor. Just, it's a little bit easier to see. But remember, when these are gone, we will be lucky, and I do mean lucky, if we see it even one other time before Christmas.
Now, this is made of, when you're looking at a very well-constructed chair, you want this to have a wood frame. It has the wood frame. You can see the metal base where the power lift mechanism is built in, so it's a non-issue. This is very sturdy and secure. The weight capacity on this is 300 pounds. I was sharing with you when I was sitting, I'm 5'5". You're taller than I am.
I'm almost 5'9".
Almost 5'9". So this is going to work very well with you. Even if you're very petite, this is going to work well. It's got the poly fiber that is inside, so in that headrest and on the entire back of the chair, it's got the polyfill, so that's naturally hypoallergenic, very comfortable, and then the poly foam in the seated area, so it's very dense, very thick, very comfortable.
Oh, I love this.
It's microfiber, as we mentioned, velvety, so if something spills or gets on here, you'll be able to clean it and wipe it, because microfiber is just designed for performance and very, very durable.
Hey, I'll take you on a tour of colors next, because by the time I'm off the air at 2 a.m., 1/3 of the quantity will be gone. So in fact, that was the first thing I asked when we did our pre-show rehearsal, or our today's special rehearsal. I said, why do we only have 3,000 of these? So there are only 3,000 total for the entire day. We're almost at 700. We'll be at that 1,000 mark by the time I'm off the air. Red, I'm probably not gonna get red. If you want that red, 2 dozen of you can get the red. The blue, there are only 200. And then Rick, how many on that soft gray, that charcoal?
Smoke gray?
300 only on that beautiful gray.
This is the brown, which is a cocoa powder, like a cocoa powder brown, and this is the mocha.
The mocha. Now which
is our most neutral.
Yes, that's why we brought the most of the quantity in the mocha. But what's sad about the mocha, Rick, we have what, last 900 for the day. So even though that was quote unquote the most plentiful, we have 900 and 900 only. I have to say, I'm so excited about this chair, and chances are you are too, because whether you need it for various reasons, and I think we all have our reasons for getting this chair, even if it's just recreational, even to make yourself more comfortable when you watch those movies late at night, you will never, in my own opinion, I don't know where in the world you'd find a chair like this with these features, with heat, with massage, with decorator finesse and style, free delivery, for a better price. It's a little over $80 to get this at home. Of course, hold at the end of the call. We'd love to say hi to you. I know we mentioned it once during this presentation, but I'll just remind you, it comes in one box. There are no tools required. However, do call a friend when you get it, because you will need one other person to help. You slide one partition onto the other partition. So you just, it's not complicated, but the first time you get it, you do want another person to help you out. And Alexander, I'm sorry, but I can't resist. I have to turn on that I gotta help
you
my
like
back
that
out.
Massage, right?
I do.
Isn't that nice? So, you know, I just want you to think, you work so hard every day. You're coming home from work, or you've had a day out, you feel like you've got the aches and pains, the soreness, the stiffness. If you're going to plop right into your favorite chair, why not have that beautiful decorator look, the high style, the softness, the comfort, but now you also have those therapeutic properties, those therapeutic enhancements. You know, sometimes I see the commercials for the bathtubs, the fitted tubs. Those can be so expensive.
Yeah,
so if
no
you've
kidding.
been told that you need the heat therapy, you can have the heat therapy just with the touch of the button in your lumbar.
Oh, I love that.
If you need the massage, you have the massage. And I love being in control with this easy to read, very large remote control that's in my hand. I can control the intensity. I can control the heat if I want heat on or off. And when I say heat, I'm talking soothing, calming,
for sure,
therapeutic heat. I'm not talking about hot, make you perspire.
No.
Now look at the different modes. It has 10 different modes. So I can select if I want lumbar, if I want in my upper back thoracic, if I want in my legs, if I want kind of all over automatic massage.
Yeah.
So that's important that you're in control and you can choose where you have the vibration. We mentioned it doesn't have those sometimes uncomfortable roller balls. If you're a little bit more sensitive, gentle massage that you can select the intensity and then the heat in your lower back.
Well,
so,
and one other thing that I want to stress, so I'm about, I would say maybe a third of the way down. You can stop that reclining position wherever you feel most comfortable. So if you don't want to fully invert, so to speak, you don't have to. But if you feel you really, really, really want to relax, maybe you're trying in vain to get that grandbaby or that baby to fall asleep, right?
Put the massage on.
I mean, no kidding. Put that massage on, and I'm just telling you, if I could take this chair home with me right now, I would. I wish you could feel how good this feels between that subtle massage. Now, I like it more of a subtle motion, just because, like I said, I've got a lot of comfort issues right now, but you can make it as intense as you would like. But between the heat on that lumbar lower issue, where I have my issues anyway, I'm telling you, I could fall asleep right now. I could. So remember, it is today and today only. This will be your last opportunity to get that red. So final opportunity on that red. There are 15 of them, 15 of them. It's an HSN exclusive. We are debuting this item tonight, but because of the quality of manufacturing, this manufacturer makes and sells other lift-off chairs elsewhere for a lot more than $400. I can tell you that for a fact. We won't say where they're sold, but a lot more than $400.
Isn't that something? So this is really a feature-rich furniture that you're bringing into your home. It has the 3 different areas, the 3 different positions where you're up, you're down, or fully reclined. You have the remote control, which makes everything so easy. You have the massage, you have the heat therapy, you have the different intensity that you can control, and then the targeted massage, whether it's your legs, your back, or your thighs, which also feels so good. And then when I want to, you know, come out of the nice little nap that I had this afternoon, you know, we are telling you that this is a lift chair, a power lift. We're sharing with you that you know somebody with ailments, or maybe your spouse has recently, you know, been hospitalized and they just need that helping hand.
For sure.
Or you want to have that peace of mind that comes from knowing that they are going to have that aid. But you and I both know this is a wonderful chair to have if you just want to have those therapeutic benefits, and there's no issue. You just want to enjoy the massage.
So here it is in the lift off position. So again, and actually it's interesting because I have a labral tear. That's actually where it actually irritates the issue and will trigger pain when I get up. But I don't feel anything. But when I put it back down, it does not look like a lift-off chair. It just looks like a great home theater chair. And it is whisper quiet. In the last 2 hours, you've probably seen me lower and raise this, I would say easily a dozen times. And never a grinding, a whirring, never. See, now, Would you ever, ever, ever anticipate that that was a lift-off chair? No way. And I know I told the story last hour, but the lift-off chair that my parents bought for my grandmother when she was having medical issues, or started having some medical issues later in life, was actually, first of all, it was a lot more than $400. Let's start there.
They usually are.
A lot more, but it was so big, they couldn't bring it to assisted living when we had to move her into assisted living because the chair was just too large to try to
They look
get
like
in that
sometimes they're
little
going to
room.
swallow you up. For
They
me,
do.
this is just the right size, 31 inches across. So if I have that little area in my room where I want to tuck this in, I can do that. If I have, if I need to bring in more than one, I can do that. Earlier, Shannon mentioned you could do theater seating. That's become very, very popular. So 31 inches across, 36 inches from front to back, and then it stands 40.5 inches tall. And you'll want to have about 40 inches from the wall so that when you're fully reclined, you can fully recline, so 40 inches off the wall. And then what happens? The remote control. That's what keeps you in control. So you just push the button, and you can stop at any point if you needed to stop earlier. And then you can stand up. If you have someone, my father passed away 5 years ago, and he was just not as sure-footed as he became, a little bit older. He was a little wobbly, but he was also a very proud person. So I wanted him to feel that sense of independence. Yeah. I wanted him to feel self-reliant.
It's empowering.
And so something like this lift chair will help your loved one feel self-reliant and independent.
For sure. Hey, it's official. 5 of the red.
Say bye-bye to the red.
5 of the red.
The red is a nice pop of color.
Yeah. And then the blue will be next. We have fewer than 200 on that blue. And then that soft charcoal gray, Rick, you said 300 or so? Last 300. We will have, by the time I'm off the air at 2 a.m., a third of the quantity will be gone. Now, Mitch is enjoying that beautiful mocha. And once these are sold out, remember, if we're lucky, we might see it on the air again right before Christmas. It's going to take us that long to get it back in. I mean, minimum 3 or 4 months, possibly even longer than that, just because of the quality of manufacturing here. Free freight, free delivery. That's a $75 value. Boy, oh boy, I wish you could experience this chair for yourself. I'm not kidding when I say I wish I could take it home with me right now, but you'll be counting those days. Seriously.
Everyone wants this chair. Everybody's saying that they can't wait to bring this home into their house.
By the way, the red is officially gone, so blue will be next. Boy, oh shoot, now I gotta figure out what color to do. Right? I guess I'll do black.
Can you see how gentle that is? So now you've got a helping hand. You've got, you can have that peace of mind knowing your loved one has that ability to get up and down effortlessly, easily, very, very smoothly. Yeah, and it's really multifunctional. It's a multifunctional piece of furniture or club chair that you're bringing home.
I'm excited for you. And honestly,
recliner, not club chair.
It is, but it's going to be your new favorite chair. It just is. And for me, the lift-off function is almost like a side benefit. It's everything else that it does, because I need the heat on the lumbar region. I need the massage. For sleeping, again, my doctor's been telling me for years that I should be sleeping in more of an upright position. And a lot of reasons, maybe you've got similar concerns in your life where you should be sleeping in an upright position. Don't sleep on this, though. Do not think, oh, I'll wait and I'll call and get it tomorrow, because you won't. I can tell you that for a fact. Right now, we're almost at a third of the quantity being spoken for. I'm excited. I'm so happy that you were up with us and shopping. Alexandra, good to see you. Get some rest.
I will. I think I'll stay right here.
Yeah, no kidding. For sure. You'll see Alexandra later today, of course. And then if you would like our Protection Plus plan, that is also available, of course, which just makes a lot of sense. Free shipping and $83.99 gets it at home today. Keep calling on your today's special. We've got more great ideas to help you, not only with your health, but with your home. So stick around. One of our customer favorites is coming up next.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Computers, printers, cameras, fitness equipment, and even jewelry can be covered with a plan that offers repair or replacement should a failure occur. And portable electronics have accidental damage from handling, which covers unintentional